Prince Charles revelation. Prince William reveals one thing his dad is mad about. Prince William has opened up about his father's coronavirus diagnosis for the first time. But what is the one thing his dad, Prince Charles, is mad about? On Friday, April 17, Prince William and his wife Kate gave an interview to BBC News about how they were adjusting to life under lockdown and how the pandemic has affected their everyday lives. The couple spoke out about homeschooling their children, how they are staying fit and healthy, and about Prince Charles' coronavirus diagnosis for the first time. What is the one thing Prince Charles is mad about? Speaking about how he first reacted to the news of his father's COVID-19 diagnosis, Prince William said it left him feeling worried. He told BBC News, "I have to admit, at first I was quite concerned. He fits the profile of somebody, at the age he is at, which is fairly risky, and so I was a little bit worried. But my father has had many chest infections, colds, things like that over the years. And so, I thought to myself, if anybody is going to be able to beat this, it's going to be him." And actually, he was very lucky. He had mild symptoms. The future king's son also revealed Prince Charles is mad about walking, something he was missing greatly while isolating. Prince William added, "He is a mad walker. Loves just waking. So I think he found it quite difficult. Especially, also I think with his mental health, being stuck inside and not being able to go for walks." The prince said that his family is doing everything we can to protect his grandparents, the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh, who are in isolation at Windsor Castle. He said, "And obviously I think very carefully about my grandparents, who are at the age they're at. We are doing everything we can to make sure they're isolated away and protected from this." During the interview, Prince William said the 3-week lockdown had so far been frustrating for many people, and that pressure, isolation and stress had been building up. He said, "If we are going to go forward with more time spent in lockdown, then there is going to be an ever-increasing need for people to look after their mental health and take it seriously and also know where to get the support they might need." Prince William joked that running around after the children had been keeping them busy, but says the couple haven't done as much exercise as they would have liked to. "We've been for the odd walk, the odd bike ride as well. So we keep the children busy and active and healthy," he said. "We haven't quite done the Joe Wicks workout that everyone else seems to be doing, although we are not far off. That might happen at some point." The Duchess of Cambridge said there had been a focus on physical health during the lockdown, with exercise being one of the essential reasons people are allowed to leave their homes. She said, "While that's hugely important, physical well-being, we mustn't forget our mental well-being as well, and making sure you're reaching out to those people or you that you have access to, even if it's over the phone or online, to really make sure you have those conversations." On the subject of their children, the couple said adults shouldn't underestimate how much younger children can take in and understand the pandemic. Kate said, "You can't ignore it. And also you don't want to sort of scare them and make it too overwhelming. I think it's appropriate to acknowledge it in age-appropriate ways to try and help them through it, because these are not normal circumstances and they'll definitely pick up on that." The duo say they are homeschooling Prince Louis and Princess Charlotte during the lockdown. Kate said, "We don't actually tell the children, we've actually kept them going through the holidays. I feel very mean. Someone gave me some very good advice pre the holidays to put in some structure. There's a pretty strict routine here at home that's massively helped us all, just having a bit of routine, a bit of normality. But it is unusual." Prince Charles was diagnosed with coronavirus in mid-March and has since safely recovered and come out of self-isolation. He is staying with his wife, Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, in their Birkhall home on the Queen's Balmoral estate in Scotland. Prince William upstages Prince Charles as Duke is praised for better royal engagement. Prince William's recent opening of the new Nightingale Hospital has drawn comparison to Prince Charles, as royal commentators dubbed the Duke of Cambridge's performance much better than his father's. Prince William's opening of the UK's second Nightingale Hospital in Birmingham has garnered praise from royal commentators. The Duke of Cambridge's appearance and speech was directly compared to his father, Prince Charles, who opened the first of the special coronavirus hospitals in London. ITV News royal editor Chris Shipp and producer Lizzie Robinson discuss why the younger royal's viral engagement turned out better than the Prince of Wales. Ms. Robinson told listeners, he spoke ahead of the opening to some of the staff that had been involved in the build of this hospital. He thanked them all for their Herculean effort that it's taken to turn this site into a hospital so quickly, whether that's military staff, medical staff, logistical staff. He was really recognizing the work that they've done. Then there was the official opening where he was beamed in on a big screen and again thanked everyone involved in the NHS and in the build for all the work that they'd done to create this hospital. Mr. Shipp pointed out, "I noticed how everyone was spaced out. You had nurses and some of the military personnel who had built that hospital. They'd all been spaced out and they were watching Prince William on this giant screen. Actually I thought it was slightly better than the London one because Prince Charles was outside on quite a small screen." Ms. Robinson agreed, "I think the Prince Charles one, because it was outside, the reflection on the screen made it quite hard to see him, but William you could see really clearly." In his speech, Prince William said, "I'm delighted to be with you all today in digital spirit that is. Let me start by reiterating all that has been said so far and pay tribute to the incredible work that NHS staff across the country have been doing to tackle the coronavirus pandemic. Their selfless commitment has touched the hearts of the entire nation. The building you are standing in is yet another example of how people across the country have risen to this unprecedented challenge." The Nightingale hospitals will rightly go down as landmarks in the history of the NHS. The NHS Nightingale Hospital Birmingham is a wonderful example of Britain pulling together. The Duke continued, having spoken to some of the people who helped build this, hospitals are about the people and not the bricks. NHS staff, armed forces or local governments and the private sector have collectively stepped out to turn this exhibition centre into a hospital. You all deserve our huge thanks and you should all be hugely proud at what you achieved in such a short space of time. I know that the Nightingale Birmingham will provide invaluable resources for hospitals for miles and miles around. This will reassure people across the Midlands that if their local hospitals reach capacity, there will be extra beds available for their loved ones here. I find that very comforting and I know many other people will too. I want to thank you all so much for what you are doing to ensure we give the best possible care to those affected at this most challenging of times. Finally, I'm delighted to declare the NHS Nightingale Hospital Birmingham officially open. Kate Middleton and Prince William evolved royal family with unusual parenting choice. Kate Middleton, 38, is the Duchess of Cambridge and a mother of 3. She has made an unusual choice when it comes to the parenting of her children. What did she do? Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, and Prince William, 37, have 3 children together. The couple will often follow royal family traditions, but an education expert has revealed what they did very differently with their children. Kate Middleton is the mother of Prince George, 6, Princess Charlotte, 4, and Prince Louis, 1. As the children get older, they have been seen out more often as a family. Last year, Kate was seen walking with Prince George and Princess Charlotte on their first day of school. There are some royal family traditions that have been followed over the years and Kate will often follow these. However, the Duchess appeared to make her own decision when picking a school for her children. Prince George and Princess Charlotte are both being educated at Thomas's Battersea in London. This school may be a slightly unusual choice as it had not been attended by royals before. Although it is not a strict tradition, many members of the family have been educated away from home at boarding school. However, the Duchess of Cambridge appeared more concerned with choosing a school she thought was right for her children. Murray Morrison, leading education expert and the founder of tasomai.com, explained. He told express.co.uk, "Just like any other family, Kate likely chose a school, whether private or state, by looking at the options, considering the quality and style of education that each school offers and considering other factors like location, friends and family and reputation." Princes William and Harry attended Wetherby Prep as children, and this remains an excellent school and would likely have been in the running. However, The Cambridges chose St. Thomas's Battersea for their children. There are a range of other schools that the royal family have chosen over recent generations, and doubtless the choice has come down to which school offered the best fit for their child. By choosing a school that was the best for them, the royals seemed to break away from tradition. Murray continued, "Their choice suggests to me that they are a family like any other, choosing what they felt to be the best option for their children rather than simply doing what their parents did. Of course they are fortunate to be able to afford private school fees, which is not an option for many, but they have made their choice by judging which school would be the best environment for their child." He also explained their decision helped Kate and Prince William evolve the royal family. "It suggests that the royal family continues to evolve," Murray told Express.co.uk. "It shows that they are not hidebound and simply repeating choices handed down over generations." How did Kate Middleton become a royal? Early life. Kate Middleton, or Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, was born on January 9, 1982 at the Royal Berkshire Hospital, Reading, England. She was born to Michael and Carol Middleton, a former flight dispatcher and air hostess. The couple founded a party supplies company, Party Pieces, in 1987, now estimated to be worth £30 million. Kate has a younger sister Pippa Matthews, 34, and a younger brother James Middleton, 31. Education. Kate and her family moved to Amman, Jordan, in 1984, where the future Duchess was educated at an English-speaking nursery school. After moving back to Berkshire, the family sent Kate to private school, St. Andrew's School. She went on to briefly study at Down House before moving on to Marlborough College, where she boarded. For university, the young Kate attended the University of St. Andrews in Fife, Scotland. Here she was awarded an undergraduate M.A. 2:1 Hons. In History of Art. Relationship with Prince William. Kate met Prince William when they were both studying at St. Andrews, and both living in St. Salvator's Hall. Famously, William reportedly took a fancy to Kate after she wore a see-through dress during a fashion show. In 2003 the couple began dating and lived together during their second year of university. The couple split in April 2007, however, in October they were back together. Wedding. Prince William proposed to Kate Middleton with his late mother Princess Diana's engagement ring in October 2010. The couple were holidaying in Kenya at the time. On April 29, 2011 they married at Westminster Abbey with a whopping 26 million watching the event live. Kate wore an Alexander McQueen dress worth a reported £250,000 on the big day. Kate assumed the title Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Cambridge and also became the Duchess of Cambridge on the day.